Brought up the issue of how he refers to black communities.
Right.
Did you get any sort of flicker in his eye?
Yeah. He said, "You're right. You got a good point there." He said, "You got a good point there." I told him, I've been living in the inner city really all my life, but in the same house.
He had a flicker of, he acknowledged.
Yeah, he acknowledged it, no doubt about it. I said, because it's insulting. I said, nobody has probably ever said this to you, but when you say things like that, it's like you paint the whole black community. I said, we got great people, and they're doing wonderful things. I said, I love my community. And when you say that, it's like paints, everybody like we're in this foxhole, And he said, you got a good point there.
Their ask was $25 billion, and they asked.
They never asked for it.
Wow. So you were the asker.
Yeah.
You became the asker.
But I told him, right. Do not go into that meeting unless you ask for the money. I said, if you don't do nothing else.
And he's got the type of personality where he wants people to ask.
Right. That's what he told
business.
me. He said they never asked.
Wow. Okay.
I said, so I'm asking.
What did he say when you said that?
He said, I'm all right.
I said to him, Mr. President, most respectfully, when you're talking about the African American community, I want you to realize that all African American communities are not places of depression and where people are being harmed. As a matter of fact, I let him know that I've been living in the inner city of Baltimore for some 35 years in the same house, and that I think it would be good for him to acknowledge that most African American people are doing very, very well, and that certainly we all welcome his efforts to improve our communities. Secretary Pence will be conducting this investigation with regard to voting fraud, and I told him that I thought that voting fraud was all but non-existent. And I said to him that we had sent him a letter and sent Vice President Pence a letter saying that while we believe that voting fraud is all but non-existent, the thing that we do know is a problem is voter suppression.
Host Lauren Victoria Burke is managing editor of Politic 365.
And Lauren Victoria Burke, managing editor of Politic365.com.
Joining me now, Michelle Cottle and Lauren Victoria Burke. Thank you both for being here.
And the